Hey friends, it's Jennifer All here with your Daily Hope, and today our great verse comes from James chapter 1:19, which says, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." Today's word is extremely practical and counterintuitive. I mean, when someone else says something to you that you disagree with, or it confuses you or makes you feel misunderstood, our first response is usually to jump in there and tell them why they're wrong. We want to defend ourselves and prove our point. But this response usually doesn't help. And that's because when we do this, we are thinking small and we're missing the big picture. In these moments of conflict, our top priority needs to be connection, not content. The big picture win is valuing our relationship with the other person, not being right, or getting our point across, or getting our way. Jesus tells us to love one another, and James is teaching us a practical way to do just that. I had a great professor named David Augsburger who would say, being heard is so close to being loved that for the average person, they are almost indistinguishable. Think about that. When you're talking and someone cuts you off or interrupts you, how do you feel? Disrespected? Disregarded? How about devalued? But how do you feel when you finish your statement and someone leans in and says, "Tell me more about that. What's that like for you?" When we are quick to listen and slow to speak, we make space for the other person. It's a way of showing them that they are valuable, that they matter, and that's a very Christ-like way to love people. For me personally, I've found that making space for people and listening is easier to do when I give the other person the benefit of the doubt. I realize that I'm more likely to get defensive or want to jump in when I'm assuming the worst about the other person or was afraid that they were assuming the worst about me. Now I try and catch when I'm doing this and I ask, am I believing the best about this person right now or the worst? And I take a breath and I think, give them a chance. Seriously, friends, most people want good for this world and for each other, and none of us are great with our words all of the time. So let's give each other some grace and a chance to explain. This alone can de-escalate so many situations and prevent fights with people that we care about. Remember, the big picture win is connection. You'll get your chance to talk, and when you do, if you've listened well, what will come out of your mouth will probably be far more loving and life-giving than it would have before. There's a lot of people who are quick to speak these days and a lot of burnt bridges to show for it. We have got to live a different way. So let's be radical and love well by leaning in and listening. I hope I see you soon, my friends. Have a great day.